Hi everyone, welcome from Plovdiv, Bulgaria. Let's start from this beautiful place and actually let's go to a fortification of thousands years old. It's just here. I couldn't come closer with my car, so I had to park it before. The colors are beautiful because it's like 8 p.m. 30. It's like perfect orange color for my camera. Here's some electric cars. There it is. Who said that Bulgaria is not environmentally friendly? You can see the views from here already. Wow. Love this city. Look at the beautiful landscape right there. Alright, let's go to the top. I'm a bit late. See a lot of people coming back. The Academy of Music and Fine Arts. These are the basics, you know, like the fundamentals of East European cities. Good art, good food, the rest is history. Speaking of art, this walk is really beautiful. I'm not gonna pretend. I mean, I know a little bit about the history of Plovdiv, but I didn't research properly each spot in the city. But that's why I'm here to explore. Are you ready for the view? Hello. How are you? He's okay. Oh, look at the view. We came on time. See the beautiful sunset. This is beautiful. Actually, before to record here, I had a failed attempt to go to that Soviet statue there. It's actually one of the main monuments of Plovdiv. This is cute. Look at the people having their sunset with their friends and families. Look at the view, seriously. See, that's where I would say these Bulgarian cities, they win over Bucharest, Romania. But of course, if I compare Brasov to this one, yeah, Brasov also have some very strong arguments. Ah, this is beautiful. So which view do you want? Let's try and go to the top there. Here we go. But unfortunately, see the tall building is hiding the pleasure of the sun. I see it beautiful.
Sunlight morning, early breeze.
6,000 years BC. So 6,000, the year 6,000 BC, which means 8,000 years ago. This is the age of the city of Plovdiv, which makes it actually the oldest European city and one of the oldest in the planet. Alright, enough of inspiring views. Let's go see what the old town has to offer and get a good dinner because I'm hungry.
Perfect photograph, quiet song, resting in each other's arms.
Here is the most lively street of Plovdiv. Check this beauty. Tons of restaurants and cafes, and yet not that crowded actually, except the fact that I can't find a place to eat because all the outdoor seating, of course, are taken except the cafes like here. I have some seats that are free. That's just cafes, right? No. This is another level. Look at all the options. This is, I think it's a cafe, Central Perk. Wow, check this beautiful house. God. I feel I just found my place. Not this one, but this one. Okay, I have to say one of the coolest streets I've ever seen in probably all of East of Europe is this one in Plovdiv. Like it's literally like every meter or two you have like a cool cafe. There is no empty space, to be honest. Just look at the vibes here. See that space between the two houses? It's actually cool that they didn't build anything, but now they are using it like, you know, as a patio for the client. And just look at the street. It's so alive. So yeah, I'll certainly put this street as probably the coolest I've ever seen in all of East of Europe. And we are only Tuesday actually. So imagine on a Thursday evening, Friday evening, Saturday for example. Yeah. So Plovdiv, Bulgaria. Now I start to understand why it's actually one of the favorite digital nomad destination. Because like on a map it doesn't make sense, like say, you know, why digital nomads would go in the middle of the mountain, like what's the reason. But yeah, once you come here you see like, you know, how things are kind of chill, cool life, but yet super functional. The internet is lightning fast, the roads are good, the public infrastructure, anything you want, entertainment, sports, whatever, just name it, you have it here. And an unbeatable cost of life, like everything is literally 50% off. Thank you. Wow, this is the honey. That's cool. Lemon.
Use that for spoon as well.
Alright, perfect.
And you ordered the French.
A French,
cake.
yes, exactly. Thank you very much. Thanks. Speaking of, yeah, we were talking about Plovdiv. Also, the service is excellent. In fact, in most of Bulgaria, the service is really good. I don't recall like having a bad interaction with a waitress or waiter, but yeah, it's really good service here. They speak also very good English. Maybe less good than in Romania, but definitely a really good English. So yeah, that's no, cool place. This French cake is so good. See, it's so tasty. Alright, the dessert was good, and look at this trendy ice cream place. God. No, it's alright. Enough sweet. I just had dessert. Now the challenge is to find my car. Where is my car? I don't know. Actually, when it comes to like foreign stuff, you know, like yeah, foreign products, supermarkets, things like that. Bulgaria is one of the most open countries here for business. One of the friendliest tax-wise. They have their economic growth, one of the highest in the European Union. But of course, it's not. It's actually the poorest. I mean, the poorest. It's the smallest GDP in the European Union. Yeah, that's I think, yeah, the smallest GDP per capita, I think. So they like to call it the poorest, the most corrupt, but yeah, that's to me, to what's concerned me, I would say, as a foreigner living here, I see it as a safe country where you have every single entertainment, food, clothes, whatever you want. The housing, like the rentals, are outstanding. Mainly when I go to Airbnbs, I'm not renting here. Like my main kind of my second home is in Bucharest, Romania, but when I use Airbnbs here, they are really really good. Like the price is very affordable, and yeah, compared to Western Europe, is probably, I don't know what's going on here. So compared to Western Europe, the cost of rental here, like in Airbnbs, is probably 3 times cheaper, and compared to the beautiful United States, it's maybe five times cheaper. Like right now, I'm renting a studio in the city center of Plovdiv for like $25 per night. So 2 nights, yeah, $25. It's like 10 times cheaper than the United States. If you would go to the city center of a mid-size, like the second or the third city of the United States, yeah, you'll expect $250 per night. So this is like 10 times cheaper. Yes, these are the ancient remains of the city, like the year 6000 BC. They're just in front of this mosque here. that beautiful minaret. But let's go there. I think they have some glass where you could see those remains.
Inside my heart, oh, we've been here before. Always coming home late, try to resuscitate all we've been fighting for. When you gonna come over? I've been out of my mind.
Alright, I'm going to a co-working space. I want to show you this beautiful church here. See a lot of Orthodox churches like these here in Plovdiv and all over Bulgaria. Once have time, guys, to go explore the inside. See the buildings here, some newer constructions, and then you have the history right here looking at you with a lot of vegetation around. You see, something simple I missed in the Western countries is little independent stores like this. This one, for example, is like they do sewing and things like that. They can repair clothes. And hello, you see, she's sewing like traditional patterns in the Bulgarian clothes. This is for like the baristas. How much is it? It's like $33. I don't know, a bit overpriced for the local economy, but I have no idea about the quality. Maybe it's some really good quality. So yeah, here is another little store selling the tissues. I get it why a lot of digital nomads choose Plovdiv. And we are going to Central Perk. Central Perk, that's the name of the cafe. This is my street of yesterday. See how empty it is now? Wait till 8 or 9 p.m. Yeah, the cafe is here, I think. Alright, I found my co-working space, and now I'm going for a pastry because actually they don't have food there. It's like a beer pub, but yeah. He pointed something to me this direction. I need to go here and then somehow turn right. And he said there is an amazing bakery. I can't miss it. I hear a lot of American, Canadian English actually. To be honest, yeah, this is the least European city I would have expected, you know, to attract kinda digital nomads from all over the world, but a lot of foreigners. Yesterday I got from Israel, and yeah, today I heard some Americans. I think this is the bakery. Here are some Austrians, and here is my bakery. You see me when I see a bakery, I'm usually happy. How different is Bulgaria from Romania? Well, I just came from the ATM. In Romania you don't need cash at all. Everything you can pay with the credit card. So this is not the case here in Bulgaria. So the bakery says I don't have the machine, you gotta bring cash. Alright, let's go bring cash. I'll go to the bakery. But yeah, that's one of the main differences. I do not recall a single time I paid by cash in Romania, but here in Bulgaria it happens many times. Alright, my day is over. I mean, my work day. Now it's my second life that starts, the YouTuber photographer. So let's go to, I think it's one of the oldest spots of Plovdiv, and we can get some really nice pictures there. And what else? 6,000 years BC, yeah, that's the age of the city of Plovdiv. 8,000 years old. I think the direction is from here actually, I think. Literally like a beautiful little streets you see here in Plovdiv. They're all over the place with beautiful houses, restaurants, cafes. It's like capitalism in marsh, which you see here. I guess the old town used to be always beautiful, but it wasn't as kind, you know, like known, busy during the communist era. I mean, communist, they like to call it the socialist government, which they had before the 90s, which was, I mean, communist, but you know, Bulgarians don't like to call it communist. but you see, you still see some. Look at that broken window there. Like this house, this is really interesting in the Balkan countries. Look at this house. The first floor has been saved, right? There is a shop, hairdresser, etc. The last floors, you see them? It's like you don't see this in the West. Like half of the house is abandoned, the other house is alive with a successful, profitable business. See, it's not all the houses that have. Look at that brown one. That one was lucky, but it's written 1902. It's like a century-old house. She's not that old actually here in Bulgaria, knowing that the city has 8,000 years. So yeah, but this is interesting. This is something classical in Romania and Bulgaria. You see it quite a lot. Less in Central Europe like Czech Republic, Poland. You see less things like this, but yeah. So this is still kind of underdeveloped. And the beautiful mosque, which is still in operation actually. And they have like, I think it's a restaurant right there, the first floor of the mosque. So let's get some pictures which actually you could check out in at my Instagram account. Oops, I moved again. You see the link to it here, and you have it in the description of the video. You know what, I want to see what's inside the mosque. Let's see if I can enter. Sultan Murad Kami, 1358. Alright, since I'm wearing a short, I don't think I can get in, but I'll just take off my shoes and stand here. It's a beautiful mosque. Actually, the tourist limits is what you see there, where it's written in white. You can't go over that point. It's beautiful. Probably one of the most beautiful mosques I've seen here in the Balkan countries. Wow, look at the ceilings. Actually, they let me in, so they consider me as a tourist, but I cannot exceed this area here. Tourists can enter here. The other side is for people who pray. Actually, you could see a man there. It's a beautiful monument. Let's go check out the historic part of Plovdiv. Here it is, the remains of the ancient Plovdiv city.
I've been out of my mind. Oh, it always gets colder when you leave it on the line. I've been trying to get better, wanna make it right. Oh, it's now or never, we can.
I think it's open. Let's go check it out. Wow, they even have a 3D exhibition. So this is the Roman Stadium, iconic capital from the Western necropolis, famous from the Roman Empire. They couldn't build just, pillars without statues and decorations, and they had to leave their marks forever. So this that you see behind me is the Stadium of the Roman Empire. It's actually considered the best preserved Roman stadium in all the Balkan area. Dates back to the 2nd, 3rd century. Like you could see the inscriptions on those remains of the pillars. There is actually a 3D exhibition that will allow you to have a better idea on how this place used to look like, but you can already kind of feel the vibes. Look at it. These are the stairs where people would sit, and this is summarizing the history and the beauty of the Balkan countries. In this case, Bulgaria. That's a mosque from the Ottoman era. This is from the Roman era. And actually, if we go to another spot, they have remains from like the year 6000 BC. That's like 8,000 years ago, which makes the city of Plovdiv barely known, but the oldest European city and one of the oldest in the entire world. So, or at least the oldest known in the entire world. It's just beautiful, this place. So of course this is just little part of the stadium, because the stadium originally can host or could host up to 30,000 people. That's a lot of people. Like the Camp Nou in Spain, Barcelona, can host like up to, not even up to, a little bit less than 10,000 people. This one is 30,000 people. And here you arrive to a beautiful kind of 19th century built street. You recognize those constructions from the 1920s, 20th century. There are some of them. There isn't a lot of ancient stuff actually here, but still beautiful, beautiful constructions.
Everything gets lost in the dark. Easy to forget who we are. Not always as scarred as it seems. Hold on to me, we're coming clean. We're coming clean.
Check out how calm, beautiful and lively the city of Plovdiv is. This is one of the streets in the old town, just the beginning of it. They even have public toilets. Here is another restaurants, to a lot of them in these little narrow streets, and look at these beautiful houses. Just imagine this one being renovated, how it would look like, especially given the location, which is quite strategic at the corner. The building actually in front of it has been luckier. That's not the case of all these buildings that you see here. So let's go explore more on top of the hill. I think it's the oldest site of all of Plovdiv to feel, you know, some ancient history, something that dates back to not 200 or 300 years ago, not even 2000 or 3000 years ago, but 8000 years ago. Yes, 6000 BC, that's the year, like the oldest foundation of the city of Plovdiv. Look at the peaceful, beautiful vibes here, like the most beautiful cafes, bars, creative ones. I found them here in Plovdiv. Almost all the civilizations that you know, just name it, Thracians, Greeks, Macedonians, Romans, Byzantine, the Ottoman Turks, all those big empires, they kind of lived or ruled over the city of Plovdiv. Just imagine the history that this city knew. So of course the earliest settlements were in the year 6000 BC, but the first time it was kind of incorporated into a kingdom, it was about a long time ago, the 5th century BC, which means 2500 years ago. That's not too old for the city of Plovdiv. And this is a hidden corner for Bulgarians. They don't say that to the tourists. Here's your Plovdiv, written in Cyrillic. One of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen. But let's climb higher to get a better view. The name of the city, actually, it was changed to Fili Populis. Who gave it this name? It's King Philip of Macedonia, King Philip II, who is the father of Alexander the Great, the man who ruled over almost any land on which he walked. So his father conquered this land, gave it the name, because of course Bulgaria is just the neighboring country east of what's today North Macedonia. But I apologize for making such shortcuts, because Macedonia, Bulgaria, Greece, it's hard to kind of split them at the time. But yeah, let's say the Macedonians, King Philip II, ruled over this Bulgarian city.
Settle down, keep it together now. Your kin are all around, holding the light found. The days, they never change to fit the way we made emotion overcame, chasing the cold away.
And the most beautiful house of all here in Plovdiv. Check this out. I have a better view here. That's the one. Today it's an ethnographic museum, but it was the house of a wealthy merchant, built in the 1847. It is by far the most beautiful thing I've seen here. 1847. Fortunately, it's too late to get in. It's actually that type of that style of construction. The architect actually is from Kosovo, and this looks like it's a classical architecture here in Plovdiv, Bulgaria. You see, with these square windows, reminds me of Istanbul, Turkey, and the large roofs like they used to do also in Romania. See, beautiful symmetric constructions and patterns decorated with those beautiful red flowers. We used a lot of natural material. Quite simple but beautiful. Almost 2 centuries old. It's quite a walk actually to go to the top of the hill. Apparently there was a fortress there centuries ago. In case you want to have a drink or dinner. Here it is, we arrived again to an epic view. I'm getting excited even before I reach the view itself, but I feel it's gonna be beautiful. I get it. The digital nomad folks have a good eye for good things. That's why they choose Plovdiv as their city, which actually was the European capital in 2019. And the statue that you see there, I tried to get there but without success. It's a Soviet statue. Of course, the communists left their marks here. And I want to ask any Bulgarian who gets angry when I say that Bulgaria was communist. Okay, then why do you have a Soviet statue there if it wasn't communist? Look at it. Look how big it is. See the mosque here, the old town. This, I guess it's the newer part of the city. See some communist towers there. Let's get closer to them. Wow, it's so peaceful. Alright, after your permission, I'm gonna take some pictures from my Instagram account. Because guys, you better subscribe to my Instagram account also. Maybe you don't have to, but if you want to see some nice pictures, I mean some pictures, you'll tell me if they are right or not. But yeah, now it's time for pictures, my friends. See you in a bit. I cannot describe you with words like how peaceful and calm this place is. And to be honest, most of Plovdiv, just look at the people there. That girl there, you see the view she is having, how peaceful, clean, safe. Look, she's having a view on a beautiful mountain, on that beautiful Soviet statue that you see there, that reminds you how complicated but yet rich, exciting and inspiring the past of the city of Plovdiv was, and to be honest, the country of Bulgaria, one of the most underrated countries in all of Europe. I could have never imagined that Bulgaria has like city of Varna, beautiful coast at the Black Sea, the jewel of the Black Sea, has Plovdiv, the most ancient, like oldest city of all of Europe, being even like the digital nomad hotspot, like the Chiang Mai of Europe. That's how they call it. Chiang Mai being the capital of digital nomads in Thailand, one of the hotspots of digital nomads in the world. And look at it, look at the beauty, the mountains, the history and safety, and the cherry on the cake, affordability. Apparently you can rent here for an entire month for less than $500, probably $400. The food, I can tell you, even at restaurants, like expensive restaurants, easily 50% discount compared to Western Europe, maybe even 70% discount compared to North America. If you do groceries, you know, buy food, you know, to cook at home, etc. I saw even a difference with the capital Sofia when I did my groceries here in Plovdiv. Like nothing to compare. It's, to be honest, one of my favorite countries I've ever visited, probably in my entire life, and most certainly since I started this this journey of, you know, like being a digital nomad, not having home, etc. 2 years ago, when I sold everything, left the United States to explore this beautiful and exciting planet that you see in front of you, right here in front of the country of Bulgaria. And they have questioned, why am I talking like I'm doing a documentary. I'm talking like the Office of Tourism of Bulgaria has paid me a lot of money. In case the Office of Tourism of Bulgaria is watching, I'm okay, I'm open for sponsorship. But no, this wasn't sponsored. This is just me sharing with you one of my best places I found, and I can only appreciate the peace and the cleanliness, the safety that this place, Plovdiv and Bulgaria, brought to me. Look at it. Look at it, how beautiful it is. I would have enjoyed to stay longer, but mosquitoes are eating me. Seriously. And they don't give up. Alright. For another time. And how about we go get a dinner before it gets packed in that beautiful little street. I don't remember its name, but you know what I'm talking about. This street.
Heart goes of your fate. Fall away, fall away. Keep it close always. What we know of love and pain, and all you built up in vain.
Do you feel it's getting more alive? Like, you know, more vibrant? You feel that? Now the challenge is to find a place where to eat.
The longest road takes us the farthest. Oh, we go where the light is.
Breakfast, breakfast and breakfast. It's important, guys, to start your day with the right breakfast. Like here, having an English breakfast tea, fresh orange juice, and some cakes in this place called El Greco. Right in the old town, and it's still peacefully calm. It's like 9:30 a.m. People are kind of waking up slowly. You want to see Plovdiv waking up slowly? There it is. See, it's quite empty. Come back here at 6-7 p.m. and you'll see. Alright, it's 12 p.m. I need to go. This is like my reference point, this house. I locate myself using this house. I need to go to the parking to add some time because they, how to say, the machine didn't accept credit card, didn't accept like bills, accept only coins. Didn't have that much coins, so I put until 12 p.m. Now I gotta hurry up because here they don't joke with unauthorized parkings. They just tow the car, and I'm planning to travel by the end of today to go to a city north of Plovdiv, direction to Bucharest, to Romania, because tomorrow morning I want to cross the border between Bulgaria to Romania. Have some business to deal with in Bucharest, so it's not a good time to have my car towed. Here's your beautiful mosque in Plovdiv, Bulgaria. It's still in operation actually. A lot of cafes. Alright, let's call this a day. My engineering meetings have ended. It's 7 p.m. local time, and I'm going to take my car, start driving north, head in the direction of Romania, and I'm gonna spend the night in a beautiful Bulgarian town, which you'll see in a bit. Alright, let's have a dinner. An early dinner in this gas station. Not that glamorous dinner. I'm sure I'll find something. It's getting already late. Believe it or not, I have not had a burger for at least 2 years, I think. Since I left the US 2 years ago. Yeah, since then I haven't had a burger. So, a veggie burger. Here it is. And they got some French fries.
smoking out the truth. There's a
Welcome to Europe. I can't open the door because this is the only spot I could find, so therefore I need to leave the car from the other side. It was impossible to find a spot. Look at the streets, how narrow they are. So I was happy to find this one. Finally I found the hotel. Google Maps took me to 3 addresses. Yeah, but the guy on the reception, he was really kind, so he gave clear indications. And I met a girl actually in that little street. She helped me also a lot finding my place. But long story short, I'm in. This is my hotel room. Let me show you. So a double room, of course, closet. We'll go after open that door. Let's start with the shower. Here is your Italian shower. You know, you have a good, I would say decent quality, nothing I would say super fancy, but really clean. Look, like there is no dirt in the shower. You see everything is clean, operational. Same, the floor looks really clean, like the rug. Now let's open here, because I'm gonna show you something really cool. There's this wooden platform here. It's like a lot of wood, and this is included in the price too. It's a swimming pool. Of course you can't see that much because it's a little bit dark, but you got the idea. Unfortunately I can't really take advantage of it because even tomorrow I'm leaving early in the morning. But this won't be my last time, because I swear by God, when I was driving in the city center of this city, what's even the name of this city? It's I think the 3rd biggest city in Bulgaria. Hold on, let me check my phone. It's called Veliko Tarnovo. It's not a small city. To me it looks bigger even than Plovdiv, I would say. It has a lot of hills, so there is tons of houses built like on the hill, so the views are like insanely good. I could see some monuments, some kind of Soviet statues. There was some religious monument, looks like a mosque or some big Orthodox church. So this is not going to be my last time in this city. Unfortunately tomorrow morning I have to leave early because I'm going to Bucharest for some business. Otherwise I would have loved to stay here for a longer time. But yeah, if I come back another time here, he said we can make you an offer. He's already offering me like $45 per night for this, in the middle of nature. Like you could see the hills there and the beautiful swimming pool. Look at, I mean, God, I'm so stupid showing you with my hands. There is like nothing you can see, it's so dark. But I'll put the link to this hotel in the video description so you could see it on the internet. They have beautiful websites showing the pictures. Actually that's a restaurant. Look how cool this place is. Like they have a restaurant there, and that's a bar right in front of the pool. So yeah, it was a long day. 8 hours of more than 8 hours of engineering meetings, then 3 hours of driving, more than 3 hours of driving to go from Plovdiv to here. And now I'm getting closer to Romania, so I think from here to Bucharest it's 2 hours I think driving, assuming there is no traffic jam in the border, you know, the crossing border. So if I say Bucharest, it's 153 kilometers. It's probably 100 miles. Yeah, a little bit less than 100 miles. Oh, it's still 2 hours 40. Yeah, so tomorrow at least 3 hours before we get to Bucharest, which is not bad. So I need to leave here at probably 6 a.m. So it's already almost midnight, so I'm just gonna get my shower and go to sleep. That's why I have something to ask you, my friends. The classical thing, please take care of the like button. Do whatever you want with it, smash it, gently touch it. As long as you see that it's blue, I'm happy with it. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it with your friends and family, because it will help me continue to explore this world, which is kind of selfish. Yes, I'm asking you to do something for me, but it should also allow me to share this with you, share with you hot tips hot tips I have for you. Like this hotel, look, $45. Where can you get a beauty like this in the middle of nature, beautiful nature, which you can't see because it's very dark, with a beautiful swimming pool, free parking all over the place? You can't get this in any place, seriously. Not for $45. That's the price, $45. Anyway, this has been said, my friends. I thank you very much for watching this vlog, and I'll tell you, see you in the next one. Hasta luego.
A river running through